Oh, wow! Oh, gee, it's the OGs!
I'm Laura Brody, and just sort of to let you know who I am and what I do. I do costume design and costume creation, and I've been doing that for about 20 years, all kinds of different places. One of the things that I've really been running into, I had always made stuff on my own, and a lot of that stuff was pulled out of thrift stores, and I would find little bits of teeth. I love putting them together. The more you go into the business, the bigger it gets, the more waste you get. So you get all of these things, thousands and thousands and millions of dollars worth of material just being thrown away. You know, some of this stuff, this is actually something I did for a live draping project I did for the Hollywood Fringe. So this is a tablecloth, and this is leftover fabric. This is leftover from something I was doing, designing for the LAVA Dance Theater. These are leftover zippers from another project. Snap tape from the wheelchair that I decorated. These are for the hardware, and this is because the guy from The Sword and the Stone, he does blacksmith work and leather work.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
He does all of the all of those Capital One commercials with the Vikings coming running in. That's him. All of it. But pretty much any sword and sorcery stuff. He saw me vending the jewelry that I make over at the Derby Dolls and says, "You make stuff out of scrap?" Gave me all the scrap, which is actually really wonderful. The nice thing about this, since I have been working with so much waste, it's really beautiful to start showing people what else you can do with the stuff that's left over. And almost everyone has surplus fabric lying around. So, without further ado, we have two lovely volunteers.
All right.
That I can show you. Would you like to start? This fabric, most of it is left over from the project that I did called Presque Pret-à-Porter, almost ready to wear. And I brought everybody in and asked them to donate fabric to be reborn as part of the art. Some people liked the idea so much that they came in and then just gave me stuff, a whole bunch of extra stuff. So I've now ended up with enough to start draping. One of the things that also happens is sometimes you just end up with clothes. At the end of it, I'll show you how to make that. So, for this, one of the most classic things you can do with a garment, old school stuff, is what they call a T-tunic. Fold it into a rectangle. Cut a hole for the neck. And then from that, down one of those sides, you open it. Instant garment. This is the basis for everything, pretty much, from patterns. And that is, as of now, are you willing to? Excellent. That cutout is a lapel. So if you start from that, we'll go down. You can start pleating and reshape. Excuse me. From here. Are you willing to hold it right here? Thank you.
It's cute already.
From that, I think this will be lovely with your green. If we take this, we can actually drape it around. Take another piece and use it as a sash. This is actually the classic way of doing Grecian drapery, the classic way of doing almost any kind. If you guys want to come on up, because otherwise you're going to end up doing nothing but the backside. But you can take all of these pieces, pleat them in, shape them around, and redo, and you've got a basic start. Now for more detail, this is when you start getting into Roman. Pleating. You're going to do it really fast? Staplers. The nice thing, you can also do it with tape, but if it's at all sticky out, gaff tape does not stick. I tell you from bitter experience in the last show, none of that stuff did it. But the classic of pleating, now reshaped something, distributing excess. You just sort of move that in, take it around, shift it, and now you have something else completely. You can actually do that with almost any piece of fabric, but you can also do that with an old skirt. You can do it with a shower curtain, you can do it with a drapery. Almost all of you have fabric lying around you don't know about, or you aren't necessarily thinking of as fabric. The other really, really seriously classic method is just to take a piece of something. This happened to be donated to Trenton. Somebody at the Fringe Festival was so excited by the idea of the project I was doing, she donated stuff without even coming in to be draped, because she couldn't show up. It was great. But, have any of you guys seen any of the Hollywood Fringe Festival stuff? It's the very first one that they've done.
We're very excited they've come to Hollywood.
It's a really cool idea. They'd set it up, they're trying to arrange public transportation, making sure that people are actually getting it only within a mile radius of Hollywood to sort of define LA Center. It's a nice touch. Here you go. So if you just take it, if you want to do the fast method, to drape around, you can actually take this. I will not harm anybody. I use the scissors a lot. I actually made the sheath just because it's funny, but also because it works. It really does. And I need to have them with me almost all the time. So, I do this and this. You can drape up a portion, just having a little hole in here. May I turn you? So that you have something on here. Because this can get a little bit bulky. Maybe that doesn't work for you. Maybe you say, okay, you like it better with a little sleeve at the side. So it's just that. A little bit of a decorative bit. Nice. It works well for you. Do you like it? And thank you so much. I would like you, yes, please. And if you would like, yes, I think you should do that. Did you want to do it after? All right. She's offered to come on in. Usually when I'm doing this for live draping for a bunch of people, I started out doing this for just friends for parties. And I started doing it with trash bags and bubble wrap and tin foil and just about anything we had lying around. But this, I like it better because it is about renewing and reusing. And I've always loved that kind of process. And I've become more and more conscious of the waste the more and more I work in the industry. So,
oh, wow! Oh, gee, it's the OG's